Hi everyone, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in today's video I want to share some tips on how you can wash your face above the sink without making a mess. Because as simple as it sounds, it's actually something a lot of people still ask me about here on my channel. Now if you're just splashing your face quickly, it may not be that bad. But once you're in there for a bit longer or you're using a cleanser, it can turn into a mini flood very quickly. And since I've recorded hundreds of step-by-step skincare tutorials, I've had plenty of time to figure out how to keep things from getting messy. And you know what? The first thing that really made a difference for me was just wearing long sleeves. At first it was simply because it was cold in winter and I didn't want to freeze. But then I realized that the sleeves actually catch the water before it runs down onto the floor. It doesn't need to be a pullover, it could be just a shirt with long sleeves, a robe, or whatever you may have at home. And yes, the sleeves do get wet, but since you're only wearing it while cleansing or doing your skincare routine, it doesn't really matter. They dry quickly anyway, and you can always keep one just for your routine and then change later. So even though your sleeves get wet, it's still one of the simplest tricks because you don't need to buy anything and you can just use what you have already at home. So that worked for a while, but then my hair kept falling in the way and I thought, okay, I need something better. That's when I started looking for a headband, and I ended up stumbling across a really affordable little spa set on Amazon that came with a headband and wristbands. And I thought, well, that's interesting. The headband was great for keeping my hair back, but the wristbands were honestly what made the biggest difference. They stop the water before it runs down your arms and even like landing on the floor, and since I got them years ago, I haven't looked back. It was honestly one of the best little investments I've ever made. They're elastic, so they fit all sizes, you can squeeze them out after you're done, let them dry, and if they get dirty, you just throw them into the washing machine and they're clean again. They're super practical and I can honestly recommend them to anyone. So the wristbands really made things easier. But the thing that made the biggest difference for me was just washing my face in the shower. Especially since I started my little experiment of cutting out skincare products to figure out the root cause of my acne. This has become my go-to. If you can, it's honestly the easiest and cleanest way to do it. Here in the tropics, it's normal to hop into the shower more than once a day anyway. So every time you hop into the shower, you can just wash your face as well. And it makes sense, right? You're already washing your hair and body, so why not wash your face as well? Now I know some people say you should wash your face separately before you hop into the shower, but honestly, it just doesn't make much sense to me. And then there are others who even say that you should do it after the shower, which to me makes even less sense, because at that point you've already rinsed everything off anyway, so why would you wash your face all over again? In the shower you can easily rinse everything off properly, even like sunscreen and makeup, and you can also reach areas like your neck and ears that sometimes get forgotten at the sink, or that you may avoid on purpose because it creates too much of a mess. And when you're done, you just pat your face dry and then either leave it as it is or just go ahead and finish with your skincare routine. So yes, this is why washing your face in the shower has really become my favorite way. It's quick, it's easy, and most importantly, it is mess-free. And together with the other little tricks I shared, you now have a few different options you can try out and see what works best for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Happy skincaring!